Good morning, everybody. Willie the Bam Johnson. Just checking in after some meditation this morning. And I was telling my son, Messiah, I said, man, I had some wealthy conversations today. And we get an incredible connection as we talk and communicate. And I trust his opinion on feedback and subject matters and adjustments. You know, it's just awesome. I've always been that way with all my kids. We just find a way to communicate about things, and I don't want them to be yes people. I want them to, respectfully find a way to make it make sense so it can have a universal connection to empower, generation upon generation. We want to create timely communication, concepts, opportunities, curriculums, and possibilities. And one of the things I thought about, because I had a conversation, once again, much love out to Mr. David, YMMA. I thank you for calling me after time. Brother, I'm just telling y'all, man, hang in there. Don't analyze things so much. Don't take yourself so serious. Stop trying to be perfect. Strive for perfection, but accept that all that you're doing, if your intentions are right and your commitment is there, it's going to work out. You got to remember, life is about moving, adapting, and adjusting. It ain't about perfectly making it happen. I'm telling you from experience, I never won a championship because the form was done the right way or the fight set was done the right way. I was on WMAC Masters and the fight scenes were done the day before and the next day we did it. But if the camera was on and it was time of the essence and money at stake, we had to make adjustments. Come on now. We keep on trying to have this perfect thing. And that's why people don't manifest dreams or achieve things, because you're trying to be perfect. Somebody told you that the book got to be perfect. And Mr. David, I'm overwhelmed because you are a editor, a publisher. So your wordage and your verbiage and all those things got to be perfect. And yesterday with our conversation, for you to only see a couple of little corrections in my misspelled incorrect stuff, hey man, I pat myself on the back. That means I'm making some progress. But this is the point I wanted to make after meditation, man. And this is for real. Someone this week, a correctional officer, seen one of my posts, and I really thank you because your feedback on what I said at that time came at the right time because I was going through some stuff. So I thank you for sharing that, because you confirmed me and my wife's purpose and why we do what we do. So I thank you so much. And her quote was this: out of every 100 people, only one person can make it that comes from incarceration. And let's just go a little deeper. Out of any group of people, only one gonna make it out of every 100. And do you realize with the state today, with what we see going on with virtual and lack of independency or grown adults trying to be perfect and overanalyze? You never even been to the next level, but you're trying to tell people of how they should get there. Do you realize what you're doing for us, developing a false sense of security within a child? So when it was 1 out of 100 that can make it, it's getting less and less and less. Because the foundation that was going in was based upon true facts, experience, strength, and hope. Now it's based upon opinions. It's like people on the internet. How do you even have the courage to walk around and look at someone or zoom through the internet and give a comment on someone or something? And that's what's so crazy. Think about it. Maybe we live in a world where people just wake up every day for their own strength and their own confidence. You look around to try to figure out how you can correct something for somebody. You realize that in life, in combat, in stressful situations, there is no time to analyze. To be successful, you got to get it in. That's why most people You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got black belts, but are they like they used to be? Hell no. Why? Because that moment, let me stay on point. Let me stay on point. Here we go. Let me go to point number 2. Mr. Davis said, Dr. Yang said he wanted to make his students better than him. That's me. I want my kids, I want my students to be better than me. At every age that I go to, I want you to be better than what I was at 40, at 30, at 29. Now I'm at 55. I'm going to raise the standards. Yeah, you to be a part of what I represent and my wife represent, you got to raise the standards. That's it. When my son said, Dad, you'll be 60 in a couple of years, you don't even move like a guy that's going to be 60 in a couple of years. I don't, hey, I just do what I do. I just do what I do. So here, think about this. Mr. Davis said Dr. Yang took 20 students off the grid to go to a mountain and train in Kung Fu. He wanted to make sure that he could produce students that was better thinking, better at all what he was doing than himself. Within 10 years, only one person lasts. So here we go. One out of 20 lasts to be eligible for a real black belt back in the day. That's the truth. Let's be real. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing, people, please. Think about this. There was a thing that happened in the world of business with martial arts, and I was there, where we said no student can fail. Everybody got to get a black belt. Are you following me? Everybody got to get a black belt. You got people that's talking about black belt don't matter. You got people talking about, hey, let me tell you how you should do this. And they never even did a kata. They don't even know a kata. They don't even know the proper way to do a stance. They never even completed the job of martial art training. They're called white belt, green belt, orange belt dropouts. Some of them dropped out at intro. Because when the hell came and the hammer came and the moment to grow and feel like you're nothing, to go through what they say, fatigue made cowards of us all, at the moment of cowering up like a cowardly lion, rather than getting strong and fighting through the adversity and the obstacles that come on the other side, you quit. And because people be polite and communicate, you really believe that you done got to the other side. I am so glad when someone did something where they said, look, the moment you stop training, you're no longer a black belt. Yeah, black belts are not like they used to be, but you can't even begin to have a conversation about real martial arts until you even achieve some completion to black belt. Come on. Everybody can't be a black belt. Everybody can't be good. Everybody got the potential to, but stop making it. Everybody can't manifest a dream. That's the problem. Talent is overrated. Your talent don't make you great. It's your character. It's your ability to adapt and dig down deep. Black belt builds character. It allows you to be able to stand up after you've been beat down. Everybody shouldn't get a black belt. So you changed it because you wanted to keep contracts, make money, and do all that. That doesn't help the industry. It destroys the industry. You cannot have warriors that represent a fighting art, a powerful art, watering down things so everybody, no, they gotta fight in order to keep it, in order to have it. See, black belt is not something you wear around your waist. It's something you have in your heart, your soul, and your spirit. Can't nobody take that from you. I remember one time I took my daughter's black belt and I cut it up. Didn't matter. She still was a black belt at heart. So I'm saying to you, everybody can't make it. Everybody not going to achieve success. Everybody's not. See, the real core growth is inside. Are you going to rise up when you feel defeated? Are you going to rise up when people push you down? Everybody ain't meant to be your friend. Everybody ain't meant to have a great conversation, but it got to be respectful. Do you want to be liked or do you want to be respected? Do you want to see in martial arts? The thing is, get it in. Let's get it in. What can you do when you are defeated in your fatigue? Can you still get it in? Can you pull the power of the dragon? Chayo, can you bring it? Most people can't. That's what I'm trying to keep alive, because that's what's going to save your behind when the world comes and try to crush you down. Everything else is a fake, is a perpetrate. People get weak. People lower down. They run from their challenges and they go somewhere else and they allow people to block your shine. No, it's between you, the real martial artist, the real black belt, the real level of success, that 1 out of 100. The reason why you survive over everybody else is because when nobody else is watching, you doing it for you and God and a bigger purpose. You realize that in order to keep it, you got to give it away. So you adjust and you find ways to communicate so you can keep it alive. That's what martial arts is all about. Everything else is a fake. So when you want to claim you know it, when you want to talk about doing a movie about it or doing a book about it, until you've been through it, you can't understand it. You're on the outside looking in. That's what I'm talking about. Where is that? Thank you for the confirmation, for the great masters that have now allowed me to graduate to a level where we can communicate and we can laugh and we can understand that it is my duty to make sure that that level of authenticity continues to maintain growth. And guess what? Nobody can take what you have gained from you. It's in your soul. That's what martial arts is all about. So stop faking. Only one can make it. Brother D told me when I was in jail, out of all of y'all in this room, only one of y'all can make it. Guess what? Every day I wake up and what I do is to keep on pushing and make sure I'm the one that makes it. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but I know just for the day, I'm going to continue to do what I need to do so I can make it, because I don't want to be defeated. And losing, being disappointed, being rejected, not being listened to, and being humiliated and frustrated and being talked to and made to feel that you're less than is the worst feeling in the world. I will never let nobody make me feel that way again. What are you going to do?